So, who's up for a little light reading? We have here an issue of LEGO Adventures magazine from 22 years ago. By this specific issue, we'll get to that eventually. Fingers crossed, I'm pretty sure the scans of this online, so what I'm going to do is read through it and show the scan for whatever page I'm on. So, let's see what was on offer for LEGO fans back in 2000. Okay, right off the bat, we've got to look at some early LEGO Star Wars stuff, and I mean early because it's still yellow minifigs. God, that's classic. Okay, contents page, again. This is just instant nostalgia. Because, like, look at this, Win Insectoid sets. I remember Insectoids, that was a fun theme. Okay. I'll be damned, Rock Raiders. You know, I never owned any sets from this theme, but I always had a look of it. Like, I feel like it was one of the first themes to have, like, actual characters as well. This was around that time when LEGO was starting to experiment with narrative early on. Granted, I'm not sure how canon the events of this one are. Yeah, that's, I'm assuming, some of the actual sets. Okay, so are those slug things from the video game, or what? Either way, let's look at this stuff. Teal. The original Teal. Okay, so I'm assuming that the rock monsters are assets from the video game, because, like, they don't match the set form. Which is interesting. Again, looking at the minifigs here, the legs look a little bit longer, and the control thing for the scooter ever so slightly stretched to fit. Interesting. I appreciate that by building HQ, they included building like the base plate for it. That's some effort. Just rather than digging down for whatever, they just built a foundation for no good reason. Okay. And so, the Rock Raiders have thus discovered obsidian. How many clothes on a terrible pun? I love it. And now for the educational content. Yeah, that do be how volcanoes work. And some JPEGs, various sets from the Rock Raiders line. Oh, man. The aesthetic here is just very specific. Like, this walker down here, the leg mechanism is very kind of classic space feeling. But at the same time, like, there's enough of its own thing in there. It's got, like, bits of Technic and, like, the weird eclectic colour scheme of, like, yellow and teal, like, grey and yellow and teal with brown for some reason, and chrome. It's all over the place. Oh, I forgot they had these. You know what? I might actually build this volcano digitally later. Why not? Like, I appreciate that this stuff uses these basic parts as well. And granted, I remember not having many sort of small tiles around this time. One by one plates were hard to come by, weirdly. Okay, and here we have yellow flesh Qui-Gon Jinn. Retro. Okay, you know what? Let's actually do these puzzles. Oh. Okay, that one out is very clearly D. That's a lot of rocks. And a monster. Oh. Oh, that was the original UCS X-Wing and TIE Interceptor. Oh, those things are a thing of beauty. Completely outdated, but like... who cares? They still look honestly pretty good. Okay, so the other sets here. I never ran the Gungan one, but I'm pretty sure I had that Slave One because I definitely had the all one piece Boba Fett minifig. I'm pretty sure I had the A-Wing as well. Oh god, that's the old style. I just used the regular sort of sculpting for the helmet. Okay, I own the Technic Battle Droid. I remember that because like it could do the whole like crouch down thing, and it could grab its gun from its backpack, which was ridiculously cool. The Pit Droid I never owned, but like I like the look of it. Yeah. Okay, what do we have here? Oh. Again, I never owned anything from the Arctic line, but like, I'm glad that this is still around. You know, still with the same sort of orange colour scheme. It's popping up every few years, and like, you know, I appreciate that. Oh, you know this is vintage when they bring out the Millennium Dome. Okay, how are they connecting the diagonal ones there? Is that just on one stud and the other one's a tile? Okay. Oh, look at that ghost, that's adorable. Okay, the shoes. I will admit that's an odd choice of colour scheme for the shoes. Brick-built glasses. What a concept. I like that pirate though, that's a nicely detailed thing. Okay. Is the snout on this pig an illegal connection by the standards of the time? Because I think it might be, but I'm genuinely not sure. Oh yeah, the Extreme Team. I remember this whole subline. I only had a couple sets from it, I think. I think I had the Hang Glider and the Dragster, but like... He's casually dropping a printed tile in front of the security camera. A solid plan. And of course, this part about megaphones were used for everything. You know, they were a megaphone, they were a gun, they were a grappling hook. We all have separate parts for all those now. All of which also have their own uses, to be fair. I just casually steal one single bar of gold. And of course they were the good guys all along, because early LEGO, no real villains yet. Well, apart from the Brickster. That guy was very evil. Yeah, gold's expensive, but is it exactly valuable? We got some South African gold miners and some prospectors. Okay, cool. Oh, neat! Brick-built hang glider. Yeah, it's simple but pretty cool. Interesting that they start with, yeah, it's bladed on a flat surface. Rather than, like, yeah, here's how you actually connect the parts. You know, like, yeah, that seems to be... Ooh, how they connected that whole bungee cord. is it all just effectively brick bending? Just the use of a slight bit of flex that each one of those elements allows for? It's pretty cool. Brick-built snowboard from these before actual snowboards. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh man, this is retro as hell. Oh, I own that submarine set. I remember now. I used the for the back pieces and the canopies for all kinds of stuff. Back in there. This actually is pretty interesting. But yeah, it's taken from another thing, but who cares? Okay, now for the main reason that I picked this up. Surprisingly, the letters page. Okay, so we have 9-year-old Daniel Mears with his battle droid. The Keeling brothers with bits and pieces of all kinds on what appears to be Endor. I got the Insectoids contest, including set 6969. Double nice. Justin Ramsden up there with pretty cool brick-built AAT, actually. Apart from built some original fighter ships, including an illegal connection, but I won't tell, I'm no snitch. A couple of Darth Mauls. This dude built a couple of pod races, and those actually look neat. And finally, an unusually handsome 6-year-old. 6 years old, wearing his best Triumph shirt. I get from his grandfather, with an AT-AT that does hold 2 speeder bikes. The side opened up on a couple of hinges. How do I know all this stuff? That right there. Rock Raiders mouse net. Surprise, this has been my origin story all along. Back cover then. I actually owned all 3 sets from this image. Dope. Oh man, this is before the shorter legs even. You had an unusually tall Anakin. Okay, so I'll see you guys at some other point for something else.